Yup. Part three to the Chicago kids jumping on that mother. I ain't know I was gonna keep going with these videos, but the internet always wins. The internet don't stop, so the internet done mess around and found these kids' mothers. They don't found the kids' mothers, chat. They about to, I don't know what they gonna. They find the kid's mother. I guess they trying to hold them accountable. Starting with this mother first. Let's see what they got to say.
In training. And after each of them got drugged for filth, people wanted to catch them outside. Every single parent deactivated their social media, but not before we were able to pull the receipts. In this video, I'm going to be going.
They deactivated their social media living in Chicago. People don't give a damn. I know the baby daddies. See, the baby daddy, they gonna probably mess around and start up a big old war in Chicago. The baby daddy's probably gonna start beefing with each other. This is probably about to be crazy. It's probably about to be crazy. Or the mama's gonna even start beefing with each other.
Going over all of the stuff that the parents.
They gotta come together though. These little four mamas that they done found, they gotta stick together. I mean, you already know how I feel about this situation. I don't just go see my last video, so I done tell you how I felt. I feel like them kids throw them kids away. I already told you, them nigga boogers, throw them away. They tripping. That's the ultimate disrespect what them kids did to that woman. That's crazy work.
Of these little degenerates are saying as a response to their little delinquents jumping that mother and anything else that I was able to dig up while I was comment watching. Now, the first mother that we're going to talk about is a woman by the name of Tisha Stevenson. Now, Tisha Stevenson was identified to be the mother of one of the boys that was involved in attacking the mom and her children. Now, I don't know how they got Tisha's low, but the community pulled up on
Tisha. I think Tisha messed around and went on TikTok and started talking about it, saying something about they looking for you, son. And I was like, nah, we looking for you too. Like, they looking for you too, Tish. She ratted her son out. That's how they found her low.
On where it was alleged that she was staying. Tisha is a single mom of 5, and allegedly she was squatting in some building. Well, people went to the building to try to see about her, and people.
Oh, Lord. See what I'm saying? This done open Pandora's box. Now they got your business all out here. They got you talking about you squatting. You ain't really living right. Oh my God. This is crazy. Your kids out here acting up. They about to lock all y'all niggas up just because the what is it, CPS? All them niggas about to be on them kids, man. They live in, oh my God. This is about to go crazy, Chad. Like, really think about it. She is squatting. So when the police find out about this, they're gonna be like, your kids is not living right. Like, they're gonna probably throw that in the mix. This is crazy.
People were looking to get revenge for this mom. In the video, nobody actually put the pause on her or anything, and we don't see Tisha in the video, but I want to show you guys the people trying to find her. Now, I don't know if they wrote this
up early, finna go beat the out Tisha and her kids. Phil Tisha Stevenson. Tisha Stevenson. Field now. Field is this field that they in. They talking about field now. I guess that's where they go to fight in Chicago. Right there in that big old field that we're looking at right there on the left side of the screen. Tisha Stevenson, I'm putting you and yours in a jar. Can't believe your kids felt it was okay to jump on a woman with sickle cell. Your low life, B, you had one job to do. One job, raise your effing kids. And B, you failed. I'm on that A. Dang. This, I mean, I like it. We need some accountability. We need, if women was like this, is on them on themselves as bad as they supposed to be, the world would be a better place. Like when they go out there and do that stupid stuff, you know, y'all need to be on their ass about other stuff.
While they were standing outside on the way to her location or what. But I read these like, y'all better be careful because I mean, y'all can still go to jail too now. I'm gonna play the video in a second, but this is some of the posts that people was writing to let her know that they on the way and they about to come and get her. Somebody said, up early, finna go beat the F out of Tisha and her kids. 100, 100, 100. Filled now, Tisha. Another post would say, Tisha Stevenson, all caps, filled now, B. Tisha, I'm putting you and yours all in a jar. Can't believe your kids felt it was okay to jump a woman with sickle cell. You low life B, you had one job to raise your effing kids, and B, you failed. I'm on that tail. So, like I said, these people.
This got to be family members or people just trolling because, I mean, you know worse than the kids. You know worse than the kids. You about to go out here and beat up her and her kids. You know worse than the kids, but I feel the pain. I definitely feel the pain. But if this is this girl's family, this got to be old girl's family to be writing this. And I feel the passion. I feel the passion, chat. Because I was mad. I was mad about it. They out there. Ooh, dang. I don't know how to feel about this. But just know feelings will have your ass locked up or in the ground. So move wisely.
People was outside trying to catch Tisha at the door. Now, luckily, they gave Tisha a warning because, baby, again, you don't see Tisha in this video. She was up out of there. But let me play it anyways.
Pack your appetite and feed your taste for adventure with Schlotsky's new Greek Trio.
Outside somebody's house, like, dang. Waiting for you. Come outside. Come outside.
The Frame Pro with wireless One Connect box.
Firewood. Torches and stuff.
Child, if you listen closely, you can hear somebody yelling, telling Tisha to come outside.
Yes, they said that the mama been kicked out. The mama been squatting in the buildings. Not the mama that got jumped on, but the parents of the little boy. They say the boys and the other girl. They say the mama 30 years old with 5 kids, and this been happening. They like the summer been peaceful. The whole summer was peaceful until they brought their ass back over here. And the mamas and grandma been squatting. They said they burnt the grandma house on fire. The grandma used to stay in one of these. So they said they was smoking in the house and burnt the grandma house out. So they put the grandma, try to put the grandma out. And then they been put the mama out. So the mama been over here in these apartments squatting. So it's a sad situation, but get your kids. She 30. They say she 30 with 5 kids. Like it's too many resources out here for you to be, allowing your kids to live the way you live. They say the house next.
No, it ain't too many resources. It really is though.
Nasty and everything. One of the ladies also said that she opened her house up to the kids over here if they need like ranch hot sauce, they hungry, whatever. Her husband mentor the kids, but she stopped letting them come because one of the daughters is disrespectful and she's 12 years old, and the mama just be out here drunk, all type of stuff. So they really, it's a sad situation because they've been squatting. 30 with 5 kids, it's resources out here. You need to just Mamas just don't care. Mama 30 years old with 5 kids, and they said the mama be outside drunk, high, popping pills. They even said that the mama, one of the little boys robbed the library lady. So how the video originally got out is because the girl that I was just walking with, she live over here and her kids go to this school. She said the little kids came to her house and told her husband, like, look at this video. And they had the lady phone and they was trying to do something with, try to sell the lady phone, talking about something. I need me a car. He was like, I'm gonna post a video and make y'all dumb ass go viral. So that's how the video got viral, because they thought they was being funny.
All right, so as you can see, they was on their tails. But according to social media, I was like, which kid does this mom belong to? And this social media person said that this was the little boy who was behind the camera, the one that was zooming in, recording the whole thing, calling the mom a crackhead and all of that. This is supposed to be that.
And if y'all seen the video before, and the boy that was recording, like if y'all heard the audio, he was going hard. He was going hard on that mama. Like, he was talking about her ankles. He was like, don't get off. He's like, don't touch my brother. Like, y'all won't beating up on the woman. They're like, don't touch my brother and stuff, or I'll do whatever I'm gonna do to you. Man, that boy was going hard on that woman. Ankles though.
Little boy. Now, people, once they found out he was the one talking about the mama zooming in on her and all that, there was tons and tons of posts roasting him. There was people who wanted to get their kids to catch him outside. There was a whole lot of. Now, I'm not going to pull up all those tweets because it is a mess. But Miss Tisha.
Let's read some of these tweets, champ. Let's read a little something. Just a little something. Finna have my nephew tear his little up. Said finna have my nephew tear his little up. This one of the little boys, he's getting in something. I can't see that one. This one of the little boys, mama pays, little bad soccer shoe wearing. Oh man, those soccer shoe wearing, dirty bad beat. What does it say right here? Ooh wee.
Decided to respond to the situation, and there was a whole lot. Now, I'm not going to pull up all those tweets because it is a mess, but Miss Tisha decided to respond to the situation, and this is what she had to say. Just know I apologize for my son's action, and I know he was wrong, and I put belt to ass because I don't play with my kids. Everybody has made mistakes as a kid, and I'm not the perfect parent, but I'm trying. Parent that shows up every day. I can't control what I can't see. Once again, I apologize.
That's a good post. That's a good apology. But again, man, this is why I stress the fact about y'all can't be having all these kids, man. Can't be having all these kids. I'm talking about for the fellas too. Y'all can't be out here just running around putting y'all dicks in everything. And knowing these women is going to have the baby. They going to have it. You know how the feelings get involved and all that stuff. Y'all got to have some dick discipline. You got to have some dick discipline. You can't be running around here putting all these babies out here. Because they're going to grow up, especially if you're not in their life. You're going to grow up, be delinquents. It's hard on the mothers. I know mamas played a part too. Y'all, like I said, y'all should keep your legs closed, whatever, because y'all picked them. Y'all pick these with nothing ass niggas and stuff like that. It just ain't gonna take care of their responsibility or whatever. But there's a lot of mad daddies out there that's about this right here. A lot of mad pops, a lot of mad daddies, especially that boy that got beat up. His daddy is mad. But I don't know, man. I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over. Marry before you carry. All of us ain't. We know if you know better, do better. All of us ain't live like that. I know y'all don't want to. Oh, that was my mama stuff back in the day and all that stuff. Well, whatever. Or my mama didn't marry before I carried. But at the end of the day, y'all know what's right and wrong. Do right. We're grown. You know what's right and wrong, Chad. We got to do better. So if you know your situation is messed up, like you ain't getting to the bag like that, why keep popping out these kids? Why keep popping out kids when you know you ain't make nothing but $30,000 last year or $20,000 last year, or you ain't even had a job in the last 3 years, but you have popping out, but you got time to have sex? That don't even make sense to me. Like that don't even make sense to me. These people out here having sex more than they clocking in at their job. This is crazy.
Now, that is what she said before deleting her social media. And I guess right before she decided to exit, she made her cover photo Blueface and Krishan. And I'm like, what is you trying to insinuate with that?
Because I see her post about when her boyfriend told my son I'm ready for him to come over or something. I saw it on her thoughts. I saw it. I would want it, but I ain't about
That should tell you everything you need to know.
everything you need to
But
know.
anyways, let's move on. All right, so the next parent that we're going to be talking about, I've mentioned her in my previous video, but this is the parent of the little girl who decided to haul off and punch the woman first, and then all of her friends followed. Now, in the video where she's doing a weak apology that was kind of scripted by whoever told her to say whatever she says, she insinuates that she was being a follower. Now, before she did this week A apology, her mom set the internet on fire with everything that she had to say. So I'm guessing they tried to do some damage control with this apology of the little girl, but we're going to get to that in a second. So the mom's name is Yaz St. Patrick, and like all the other mothers, she was talking her ish, popping it, and then she deleted her social media as well. But we were able to pull all of the receipts before that happened. Now, let's get into it. So she made this long, lengthy post where she was not remorseful of the situation at all, and social media was not having it. She took to social media and she said, "Let me say this. First, my daughter is a grade A kid. She's the A and B student, captain of the cheerleading team, ahead."
I hate when people do this. This don't got nothing to do with what your child did.
Of her class and some mo-ish. All good things from every teacher. If you know, you know. We don't owe nobody an apology but that lady and her kids. So all y'all grown MFers looking for a viral moment, please shut the F up, because kids gonna be kids. And it's kids out here that did way worse-ish. Let alone y'all A when y'all was 12 and 13 years old. Y'all A used to
See, that's that shit I'm talking about. You know better, do better. I don't care what we used to do when we were little. We ain't, I don't care what I used to do when I was little or my mom used to do. First of all, they was mamas and daddies. They was all brainwashed anyway. That's a whole nother story about the government, all that, how we live in Santa Claus, all that stuff. That's a whole nother story, But if you know better, do better. If I knew God, like you should always want your kid to be better than you. So that's the end of the story right there.
to be out here beating up crackheads and all. And I'm like, this must be a Chicago thing, because who just go outside at 12 years old and start beating up crackheads?
Hi, Bella.
The Subaru Share the Love event is proud to donate millions of dollars.
I mean, the only person that would have this behavior is people that's around crackheads or raised by crackheads.
But the woman wasn't a crackhead. So we used to beat up on the crackheads when we were little because they was doing crack. They was wrong. Like, bitch, get the fuck away from me with that damn bullshit, that smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to do dumb shit. So that's why we used to beat up on the crackhead. We ain't beat up on them because they was sick or you know what I'm saying? Like the women was sick. They probably didn't know that. I'm pretty sure some of them did. You could tell how the woman was walking that she was sick. But they over there bullying her kids.
But to say that other 12 and 13-year-olds go outside like it's normal behavior to go beat up crackheads is crazy.
Yeah.
But that lets you know the mentality of these little thugs in training. Look who their parents are. Like, what? At 12 years old? I mean, I need to know from some of y'all. At 12 and 13 years old, was y'all going outside beating up crackheads? Like, what?
I was. I'm reformed. I'm changed. But like I said, why we used to do that though. I won't expect the women to be out there on the block beating up the, you know what I'm saying? That's just because they used to do dumb shit and they used to stain like, and they always, if no one get in your face, always want something. Get out of here. We used to beat up the crackheads, yeah, not just for no reason.
I don't know. I'm from California, so we kind of, before Nicki Minaj said the whole bum thing, like we kept our distance from crackheads unless they were a part of our family. Now, the crackheads in our family is the crackheads in our family. We love them dearly, and it's not the same. But any strange crackheads, we didn't get close to them. What? Anyways, let me continue reading what she said. She said, it's kids out here that did way worse ish, let alone y'all when y'all was 12 and 13 years old. Y'all used to be out here beating up crackheads and all. Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressured. If you know my family, you know we find a friend in an MFer and we gonna stand behind them 100%, no matter what. But this is definitely a lesson learned. She was held accountable for her actions. Y'all talking about it takes a village. B, she got a castle. The F, and everybody stand 10 toes behind her. I was never going to go live making y'all MFers feel no type of way. Once again, we do not owe y'all no apologies. F y'all. MFers know what's going on in real life, and no, my kids not raised like that at all. Feel how y'all want. F y'all. So then she posted another post under that, and she said, MFers want to act like this the most shocking ish they seen in their life. Like, be bye. I don't care. Crucify me. I don't care. I'm standing 10 toes behind mine. Y'all don't know what happened at home, so shut the F up. And I'm like, girl, you over here talking about people beating up crackheads at 12 and 13, and then you saying that we acting like this ain't the most shocking stuff we ever seen. I mean, I don't see, like, when I was 10, 12, 11, 13, I mean, I didn't grow up seeing crackheads just get beat up and stuff like that. And the lady wasn't a crackhead. She was a person who was minding her business, battling sickle cell disease, picking up her children that looked well kempt, well put together, and your kids that were looking like the kids of crackheads were doing the most. I mean, is you cool? Are you cool? No wonder she deleted her page because, baby, they was coming for you and your ignorant tail and all. Now, again, this is the mama who her child did that fake book.
Now this one right here, this little fake crying,
this apology where she tried to say, oh, I was being a follower, but she was the first to square up.
Yeah, talking about she being a follower. She the first one to pop off on that woman. Look, right here. She got in from the back, from the side. Peripheral, like what?
Punch. Yeah, this is that mama. Okay, so you see where she gets it from, because the only person that she was being a follower of is her ignorant mammy. So after people start lighting her up left, right, she posted up some more posts, and she said, not gonna keep arguing with a bunch of stupid nobodies who don't know shit, but what they seen on a video. It's been a long day. Everybody be calm and go to bed. So, in the midst of all of this, her making that ignorant post and everything, people start combing through her social media. Now, in October, she had a post where she was insinuating that she get a slow check. So, somebody made a post that she reposted and said, F that EBT, they better not stop sending my slow check. I know that. And to that, she replied on top of the repost, I swear to God, with the crying tears. So basically, she was kind of co-signing and saying that she get a slow check. So after that, people was like, girl, this post didn't age well. And they was insinuating like, no wonder you had all those grammatical errors and you just was like misspelling words and all that to come out cheerleader and all of the stuff that you was saying. And they start calling her slow. She said, no, B, you clearly the slow one, 304. Can you read or nah? Just use your eyes, 304. Read what a MFer say, stupid.
Hey, Marty, how you doing, man? I'm on a new level.
I have a purpose.
And with so much profanity.
Then I don't know if somebody was trying to clock her name or whatever, but she replied and said, it's Jasmine B, and I'll be there at 7:45. Pooh, that's what time school start. Okay, she was.
So they gonna say I'll be in the field.
Telling people that she was gonna be up at the school the next day and didn't show up. Did not. Because the people was waiting for her, honey, and she wasn't there. She didn't show up.
No, not.
And I don't know why ASL is the abbreviation for as HE double hockey sticks, but she said, you big as HE double hockey sticks. You need 100 people. I'm confused. Girl. And she was going on and on and on and on and on. The girls didn't catch every single thing that she said, but she ran her tail up off the internet. But what they did do is they, like I said, they found who her mama was, her grandfather was. They pulled up a picture where she appeared to be in a uniform. So people.
Oh Lordy, no, they ain't taken to a job. Did they goddamn check? Come on, Lordy. The internet always wins.
Started to assume they knew where she worked, and this is what one social media user had to say. Now, I wouldn't advise this because I mean it could teeter into harassment, and I didn't tell them to do this, and I don't condone it.
This will be very first time calling someone job to get them fired, but yeah, Patrick, you can delete your Facebook all you want. The internet will find you, and when I do, I swear to my dear brother Grave, I'ma call the job 55 times a day. I promise to get you fired. As God is my witness, I can't wait for the internet to hunt you down. I can't wait. I'm going to harass the F out of your job. Dang. That's what they said. That's what they said on this blurry bird stuff, y'all.
But they are on a campaign to get her fired. This person went to the internet and they said, this will be the very first time calling someone job to get them fired. But yeah, St. Patrick's, you can delete your Facebook all you want. The internet will find you. And when they do, I swear to God, on my dead brother grave, I'm going to call your job 55 times a day. I promise to get you fired. As God is my witness, I can't wait for the internet to hunt you down. I can't wait. I'm going to harass the F out of her job. Now,
and look, so we know these women can't stay off the internet. So they'll be right back up here on this weekend, probably tonight. So it's gonna get bad. Like if they can't get to the kids, this is what they doing for the parents. And they ain't gonna, really beat the parents up. So they're gonna just dox them, dox, and get them fired, make them be miserable from their job. Now the kids gonna suffer. It's all be a trifecta. I see what people doing. I see what y'all doing. It's messed up, and it's messed up what them kids did. But
again, I'm not advising anybody to do that. I feel like karma will spin the block on its own. Yes. I wouldn't invest this much energy into something that's not getting me paid. But I understand people's frustration. I'm just not wasting that energy. But anyway, so after this, like I said, there were several people digging up her whole family tree. They were digging up everything they can find on her. They were looking for blood. And they decided to do this phony PR, I guess, damage control apology. Now, again, I showed this in my previous video, but let's watch.
Chat, I'm getting hungry. Drop down. What y'all about to eat tonight in the chat on this Friday night? What y'all eating tonight?
Watch it again before we get to the other parents and what they said on social media. Oh, wait. Before I show it, have y'all liked was trying to advocate for bullies? So she posted up a post, and I guess it was about another little girl that was bullying other kids. And she posted up the post where it described this girl bullying kids or whatever. And in her caption to that, she said, "Get y'all kids. Y'all gonna be screaming they wasn't even like that when somebody do something to their little ASS." Now, fast forward to current. Now let's look at this little apology that she stringed together for her delinquent.
So tasty, it could make Poseidon switch to a spoon. Holy divine taste from the Greek gods.
Look at this apology. Y'all take it how y'all want.
Okay, so this is an update, y'all. I want y'all to meet Kamira. She is one of the children that was a part of the fight at OT Bright School on yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece.
Look at her trying to get them tears ready. Talking about she was a follower. And another thing, I ain't like what she said about I got more than what the kids out there got. Like, that don't got nothing to do with nothing. You is out there hitting on grown people. I don't know. I promise you, Chad. Do we got to take it back to Men's Society? I've been in there swinging. Swinging on them kids. Like, what?
And take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
She ain't keep it respectful when she messing with that adult. Now look at this girl face, y'all. Look, smiling.
My name is Kamira Grant.
Scripted parents, the words she about to say, a child wouldn't say this. All of it.
I was wrong for
It's okay.
I was wrong for everything that I did.
No, it's not okay.
And I was just being a follower, following everybody.
No, you wasn't. You was a leader. Who
don't even got nothing that I got.
Don't got nothing to do with nothing. That right there is telling me you still ain't learned your lesson.
And I apologize.
No, you don't.
For everything because I wouldn't want to be in that situation. And I feel bad because
it's okay.
I gotta go through so much.
Yeah, you brought that upon yourself. I don't know what you got to really go through, but you brought that upon yourself, little missy. You don't even know what this woman got to go through with her kids. Even your mama got to go through a lot with y'all little delinquent asses. This shit crazy.
I wish I would never did what I did.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit out. People think puppy.
Man.
And somebody I'm not. Puppy.
You got no more tears coming out, girl.
My Baba. Happy. I'm a different person than that. I wish I would never did what I did.
Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna.
I was a bit. People think. Oh, puppy.
Yeah, it's nothing. Right.
It's my papa. Happy. That's you. I'm a different person than that. Happy.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there, and we're all on the same accord that it was. We want. I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team.
And you know that.
And I know I'm a better person than what I was yesterday. And I can make a difference.
You better.
You will make a difference, right?
I will make a difference.
You will make a difference.
Okay. So whoever laughing, whatever that's about, I want y'all to know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves. So we want to make sure that we check that and that we be present, and that those people that are not on the ground, those people that are scared of our young kids, that we get out here and we touch them, that we let them know that we hear, that we got something to say, that we care about them, that they have more resources than they know, and that we are available to them.
And know that it takes a village. It takes a village to raise all these kids. This is
Y'all hear all the other kids in the background? God dang.
Not just one person's fight. This all, and I want you to know, Kamira, this is not all on you. You taking your responsibility of the role that you played in this.
Oh, this is a big on you. You lit this up, because if you ain't never do the first swing, all that would not been going on. It probably just been a little clown and walk.
And she know the role that she played in this. And I want y'all to know that this is not the kid that she is, nor will she let the internet turn her into a kid that y'all gonna try to say she is. So we are collaborating with investigation, or whatever needs to happen will happen.
And I think we had a pretty honest conversation today, right?
That's the thug.
And you understand, like, it's okay.
That's the thug right there. I think that's her mama over there.
Okay to be smart. You're smart. You get A's and B's. You the captain of the cheerleading team. You was homecoming queen.
Captain of the cheerleading team, homecoming queen. She's popular, so she wanted to do that little punch off and be even more popular. That's what
you don't have to be bad just because you think it's cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to do what other people do. Right? This don't define you. You are wrong. But this is not your end all be all. You can come back from this.
And you will come back from this.
You will come back from this. And everybody, like, give these parents and these kids, let's give them, the kids, a little grace. Let's get to the bottom of this. This is an issue in our community. This is why the time of this.
The bottom of it is the parents. It's us. We, the culture, the parents. We is the bottom of it. It starts with us. It starts with us. You have a strong male in your house, or be around a strong male figure, and need some whoopings, need some church. We definitely need some guidance. We need some God in our life. Definitely. Like, for real. Stop watching that bull mess on TV. Stop listening to bull mess music. If you can't be mature about it when you listen to it, the kids don't need to listen to it anyway. But if you can't be mature about it, you don't need to listen to it. You can't watch certain stuff and be mature about it. You don't need to watch it. But that's just for real though. We don't need to let our kids see this certain stuff because the parents can't even act right. Shot a bad o'clock. Shot o'clock. Like, I know these daughters out here looking at these mamas drinking and shit, fighting all the time. Y'all always want to fight. That junk be crazy. And the niggas always want to shoot.
It takes a village. It's a lot for a parent. I'm not a parent, but it's a lot for a parent. Like, let's let these kids take accountability, but let's not dog these kids. These are kids.
And let's make sure that we explain it to these kids why it's wrong. A lot of these kids are each other influences. And it's so easy to say, oh, they being raised wrong. No, sometimes kids are being raised right. This child, she being raised right. She's being raised correctly. Peer pressure is something. We all experienced it. Peer pressure is something. We all experienced it. So we're not going to try to somehow take ourselves out of the equation.
Girl, now on my previous video, I did a whole rant right here. We're going to eliminate that for time's sake. But all the little girl was doing was constantly trying to make herself cry and steadily wiping her face where it was, you would think it was tears there, but it was nothing.
Nothing. They saw it. They saw it.
Whether you're a seasoned off-roader or getting your vehicle trail ready, Harbor Freight offers rugged winches.
Let's carry on.
And also, we can start an initiative, I think.
And steadily wiping her face where it was, you would think it was tears there, but it was nothing. Let's carry on.
And also, we can start an initiative. I think we're going to work with Kamira to start maybe a bullying campaign or something to raise more awareness, to let everybody know that this is serious. She knows it's serious and that this is not okay. So, yeah, and we'll definitely have some bullying, anti-bullying, even peer pressure. It's all the same. It's all one and the same. So
it's Chicago. It's a big city.
Yeah.
And we all we got.
But you also know you make your own decisions. Mm-hmm. When you get in trouble, you in trouble. You don't get to fall back on it because you're a kid. Yeah, we all know that, but you still have to put your best foot forward. You still got to do the best that you can. You still cannot put your hands on people, feet on people, or none of that. The only time you need to be putting your hands on somebody is if they touch you. Other than that, your hand's supposed to be on your side.
I just want to say this. Some decisions we make is not of our parents and what they teach us, but what we want to experience on our own. So it don't matter sometimes how you're necessarily being raised. Mistakes do happen. And if you have children yourself and they make a mistake, and I don't care if it's as small or big as the Bible, the Quran, or whatever y'all may read, whatever y'all may worship, one sin is not bigger than the next sin. And this is not Kira condoning anything. This is me holding full accountability for what is going on and me understanding that this is a child and that instead of being a part of the problem or talking down on the problem, that I'm gonna become a solution to that problem. And I just urge everybody to do the same. So while you're in your neighbor's hoods, if you're in South Shore, you in Inglewood, you in Woodline, you in Jeffrey Manor, wherever you at, touch these babies. Let these babies know that you love them. Understand what's going on with them. See how you can make a difference because you can save somebody's life. And she understands too that this very well could have been a totally different situation. Y'all know me. Y'all for sure know Alita, and y'all damn sure know Naima too, and know that we stepping 100%. So if that was us, it would have been a different situation, as well as her mother. So let's thank God that it wasn't that, because this is still our child. This is still our Black child. This is still our future. And I will hope that if anybody was to make a mistake, that they was able to come on live in front of a bunch of people that can point and have that thumb point back at them but can't hold themselves accountable, that you would commend that from a child. It's adults that can't do that. So Kamira, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
And we love you. And we gonna hold you in accountability with love and with honesty. And we expect that better. Absolutely.
It's not over. You know you owe that lady a debt. You gonna have to make it right with her. Outside of all of this, you got to make it right with that lady and her family. Because you took the first hit. Regardless of who you was following, you still did. Whatever you got to do to make this right, you need to try to do it. Okay?
So we're not gonna make this long and drawn out. We got y'all. We're gonna figure out how to get in the field, anti-bully, beat the bully, and just know that it's some real steppers that's gonna be behind this, whether it come with girl mentorship, youth mentorship. It's gonna be an answer to the problem. Real solutions, not just problems.
No.
And on that, we out.
It's just so funny how this post where she was talking about, oh, y'all gonna be saying y'all kids wasn't even like that, was just in February. And she turned out to do the same thing. My child was captain of the cheerleading squad and got A's and B's. Girl, your child is a thug in training. She put up the dukes like she fight every day, all day. And you need to do better. Okay, if you knew better, you would do better. Now, I'm all for sticking beside your kids, but when they wrong, they wrong, period. So all of that popping it that you was doing was not necessary. Now, if somebody come in your face because of what your kid do, then girl, do what you got to do. But honey, it's not giving proper guidance. It's not giving that she's raised right. Kids that are raised right are not peer pressured into putting their hands on adults. Like kids that are raised right are so scared of the authority that adults have, and they have respect for adults on a different level. They wouldn't even do nothing like that. So you're not raising her right. The way that you talk in all of your posts show that you is ignorant. You're not ignorant, you ignorant. And you exhibit I guess you grew up watching crackheads get beat up by 12-year-olds. So maybe that's why. Because you said like it's normal for 12 and 13-year-olds to beat crackheads, which is crazy. But anyways, let's move on to the next adult. All right, so the next folks that we're going to be talking about.
Dang, you got another one? Forgot. This is the last one, y'all. She the last one, I think.
About is Miss Amora and Miss Nicole. And just like all the other people, they were popping it online and then their pages got deleted. I don't know if everybody sent a mass email chain and said, hey, delete, 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 delete. But after they were popping it, they were deleting everything. So Miss Nicole and Miss Amora is the mother and sister to one of the kids that were involved in putting hands and attacking that mom and her two kids. I was trying to comb through page after page, comment after comment to see which particular child belonged to them, but I can only imagine they both look and make my skin itch. So whatever offspring look like they make your skin itch, I'm sure that's who like that probably they belong to. So anyways, so in one of the threads where there was the video of the mom being attached, somebody who recognized one of the little girls tagged Amara. They tagged Amara in the post and they said, ain't this your sister? To which people started to drag her. After people started to drag Amora, she started popping it online.
Hey, I know y'all see that video. And if any want to be funny, f your mama, f your ugly ass baby, f your pissy ass grandma, f your rolling ass people. What kind of shit they want when they got buried? Ugly ass clothes. F your people. All y'all. On crap, I hate all y'all. Bottom line.
Pack your appetite and feed your taste for adventure with Schlotsky's new Greek Trio.
She hate her. Damn.
Join ICE with bonuses up to $50,000 and generous benefits. Join.ice.gov.
Shit. She popping big shit.
I mean, was that a threat? Her saying like she don't know what kind of clothes they wore when they got buried? But then she said that the clothes were ugly. So was that like supposed to be a roast? I don't know. Like stuff is different in Chicago. So, y'all a little different over there. But anyways, back to the mess. Amara is the sister and Nicole is the mama. So people started to confuse, okay, who the mama? Is she the mama? Is she the sister? Like, what's the deal? And Nicole, the mother, she had to clarify that she is the mama and she don't play about her kids and all of that. So in a post, she said, first off, that's not a Mora Bambino kid. That's her sister, 100. I'm her mom and I don't play with mines. Real spill. But don't speak on what you don't know. My kid was being a follower. I don't play. I beats my kids ASS. So along with the other mama of the cheerleading A and B student, she's saying that her kid was being a follower. And I'm like, they all seem like thugs in a particular gang to me. Like they all roll together and do what the Romans do. But they must have called each other on a group chat like, yeah, girl, say your kid a follower. I'm going to say mine a follower too, and all of that. I guess that's to avoid accountability or what? I'm not sure. So these are some of the parents and what I was able to uncover under social media. The last family member to speak out is the auntie of the little girl who had the army jacket with the pink trim around it. Now, I'm not going to attach it to this video because this video is already started.
First of all, where'd she get that jacket from? She got the army fatigue with the pink trim? Pink fur? Okay. Okay. With the goddamn Lucky Charm Travis Scott's on? Lime green?
And to be too long. If you guys want to see what she said, she's despicable just like all of the rest of the people. She's ignorant just like all of them too. If you want to see what she had to say, go and visit my video where I dedicated a video to just specifically what she said. But anyways, all those people make my skin itch. There was a lot of people who wanted the parents held accountable. And I tried to research if the parents could be charged with a crime for this. I came up with an article from 2023 where it was like a law website. And they were saying that there was a lawmaker that was trying to make it a crime for kids of they were like basically trying to have the parents of these thugs in training to be held accountable. Now, it doesn't specifically list like children who like try to like beat up adults, but it lists how, well, let me just read it. In Chicago, a lawmaker wants parents of out-of-control children to be fined up to $5,000 and take mandatory family counseling in Chicago. Alderman Raymond Lopez introduced an ordinance during Monday's city's council meeting that will require parents and legal guardians to pay for their children's crimes. The ordinance would make it illegal for a parent to willfully and or knowingly allow a minor in their charge to engage in a host of offenses, wreaking havoc on the quality of life in Chicago neighborhoods. Those offenses range from panhandling, underage and public cannabis use, violating curfew, and climbing on cars to street takeovers and drag racing. It would also ban juveniles from being loaned or supplied paintball pew-pews. Additionally, it would be prohibited for minors to beg, solicit, or use social media for illegal activity. Parents would be required to undergo licensed family counseling and pay a fine of $1,000 to $5,000, depending on the severity of the crime. And it says the ordinance states that parents shall be held as responsible and accountable for the activity of said minor as if they committed the act themselves. The goal isn't just to fine parents, he stated, it's to change behavior and to help parents so they raise better children. Common sense requires us to start standing up and pushing back on the criminality in our neighborhoods and start holding people and parents accountable, because oftentimes these are 12, 13, 14-year-olds who are engaging in this behavior, such as the armed carjacking that is so rampant in the city of Chicago. And basically, they were trying to get this into law. I don't know if it passed, but y'all do the research. I'm tired, okay? If you like this video.
Yeah, shout out to Nika. I like that. Nikwa. Pausecast podcasts, like I said, I don't like that. That's crazy. That incident was crazy to me. Them kids need prayer. Them kids need a whooped. Mm-mm. Y'all remember Matilda? Y'all remember Matilda, man? Hold up. Yeah. Telling y'all remember this? Them kids, we've been out there tussling. I don't give a damn. We'd have been out there tussling.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack.
We'd have been out there tussling.
It's one line.
Fresh meat. Looked at me like I'm fresh meat. We'd have been out there tussling.
Fresh meat. Do I allow you? But did you say?
Them kids would have been acting up. What? Kids trying to jump me and my mama? I mean, jump me and my kids? They'd have been like that.
Good loss. Excellent release.
Right. All through goddamn Chicago, Fayetteville, wherever I'm at. You damn Skippy. Let me hold up. Let me hold up. Even goddamn Mississippi ain't fighting the kids. Don't be a minister in the hood of South Central. When Marlon's fighting the kids. That would have been me. This would have been me in there.
Between Crazy Legs being hit in the drive-by.
I came in that house like this. Okay. The damn Skippy, them kids would have been laid out. They've been laid out like that. Ain't no way. They ain't going out. I ain't going out like that, chat. Anyway, Paul's Cast Podcast, man. Over and out, man. Over and out.